But Barack Obama is a joke. Barack Obama didn't do a darn thing for black folk. As a matter of fact, he hurt black folk in two ways. First of all, he had 8 years to do something for black folk, but he carefully and digitally and judiciously avoided doing anything for black folk. And most of my white friends told me in politics, and I was always the president governors, they said, hey, we would never vote for Obama. We know he's gonna do something for black folk. We knew he would never do anything for black folk. And so, but that's the first thing, he never did anything for black folk. But he used that old thing that they did back in Philadelphia in 1789. He used very broad, ambiguous terms. I'm the president of all the people.
Even though many of you might not agree with me on this one, Barack Obama was just a tool the elites used to silence people, especially black people who really wanted a representative.
I was Obama's favorite artist, but soon as I wasn't saying the things that I was supposed to say as a rapper, our connection faded.
Kanye said something in this interview that really had me thinking deeply. I have said this before and I will say it again. A lot of time we listen to Kanye with a judgmental attitude. But if you empty yourself and get to listen to Kanye, I guarantee you will see him differently. When Barack Obama became president of the USA, we cried and danced because many of us thought he was our last hope to fix every problem. But that wasn't the case. It turned out that Barack was just a tool the elites used to silence black people. Kanye explains how the elites used the technique called Black Lives Matter office manager to fool us using Obama.
What's a BLM manager?
Black Lives Matter office manager. It's basically you get a semi-influential black person to become the face of a white company.
Yeah, it's actually the same technique these big companies like Adidas and Nike use, especially on the black community. Since their primary aim is to control us and not help, they will use some of the most influential people from our community and make them the faces of their companies. Kanye says it's no longer about talent or who is more logical, but who is more influential.
They actually would pick artists that were less talented than other artists based on their influence, not based on their actual work, because everyone is vying for influence and an opinion.
It makes sense because, if you look at the black community, we consume a lot of these products because we see our so-called heroes representing these major companies, so we want to be part of the history. These people have so much control over us that we just don't see or realize it.